So, how's your week?
You know what? It's been good. I feel like I've had a really good few weeks, you know.
I feel like you have as well.
Well, I've been up and down. I've been very much up and down, haven't I?
Yeah, but I think overall it's been quite good.
Overall, it has been good. As of recent weeks, it's not been that good. But like previously, obviously, I went to the Maldives.
Oh yeah, the Maldives.
Yeah, that was
Stunning.
insane. Like I can't even believe it's a real place.
I can't believe you went. I'm so jealous. That's on my bucket list.
Did you know this, right? So you know in the Maldives, so you know
Yeah.
how the islands are so pristine and everything. The people who work on the island live on the island as well. And they literally wake up in the morning, like early in the morning, and they're like basically like raking the sand to make sure that the leaves are picked
No
up.
way.
Yeah, so when I was waking up really early, say if I was waking up at like 5 o'clock and then I'd go out at 6 in the
Yeah.
morning, obviously that's quite early to wake up on holiday. Basically they would be raking the sand, getting all the like sand dead flat and getting rid of all the leaves.
That is beautiful.
I know. And then I remember I was speaking to one guy on holiday and he was saying that like yous don't see half of this island. Like half of this island you haven't got access to, and like that is the bread and butter of the island. Yeah, like that's where everything goes down. That's where the farms are. Got farms and stuff on the island.
Stop. No, I thought that it was just like the nice part of the island and that was it, because you fly into it with like a little plane on the sea, right?
Well, this is the thing. So there's
The
so
common
many
ones here don't have a clue clearly when it comes to the Maldives. Like I've never been.
So well, this was the first time that I'd went to the Maldives, and basically there's so many islands. So apparently the Maldives are not even going to be here in a few like years. I don't know how many years,
What?
maybe 30 years or something like that. Yeah. So there's so many, but so the main island for the Maldives is called Mafi, I think it's called. Oh, don't quote us, I haven't got a clue what I'm talking about. There's like a main island, and then that's where you kind of like distribute, and you can get like aeroplanes, or if the island, like the Maldive island that you're on, because they've all got different names, if it's close enough you can just get a boat.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so if it's literally close enough, like our island was actually about 10 minutes 15 minutes boat ride away from the
I need to
actual
go.
main one.
That sounds stunning.
And they've got their own like water filter system like on each island. Like there's just, yeah, basically like there's a whole other island on the actual island that you're not actually
That's
allowed
mad.
access to.
Now this isn't an ad for the Maldives, it's saying
Oh,
we're really selling
yeah.
it.
Yeah, no,
That
it's
sounds unreal.
expensive. Yeah, it's quite really expensive.
Yeah,
like,
it
but-
is. Yeah, because I did look it up ages ago. But yeah, you went to the Maldives.
Yeah, went to Maldives and then came home for a bit and then went to Tenerife. That was fun. That was
Tell us
fun.
about Tenerife.
But honestly, it was such. I was drunk quite a lot of the time.
I mean, I seen the videos.
Yeah,
of
I
you
was-
in a wig.
In a way, oh my god, yeah. What's that wig called again?
The
It one.
It wig.
What's he called?
Pennywise.
Pennywise. I got stitched up. So basically, what me and my friends done is we're like bought each other shit wigs and shit shirt night.
I
So
love
we're doing
that.
like, and we were gonna go out, but the wigs were that bad. We couldn't go out. But yeah, I've done that. I've got a video that I need to post. Oh no, it's already posted now. Actually, it'll be on. This is ages ago,
It'll be
but
on.
yeah. So yes, that was so much fun. It was so much fun. Met someone.
Oh yeah. So tell us about who you met. He's definitely gonna listen.
I'm shy.
To this.
I know.
Why are you
Don't.
blushing?
Am I?
Yeah, you're
No, I'm
blushing.
not.
No, you're not.
All right.
No, she is.
Anyways, I feel nervous. No, let's talk about you for a minute because I'm literally ill.
Oh my god!
I know.
Why are you so nervous?
Don't know.
No, I want to hear. Like, I feel like we want to hear. So anyway, you met someone.
Anyway,
You
right.
don't have to delve too deep into it.
Okay. So basically, right, obviously I was just on my hot girl shit, right? I was just on holiday and I was really, really letting loosey goosey and
Love
tenny.
Tenny, Tenny.
So so basically, having fun, and then bumped into this lad in one of the clubs, and I was so drunk. Like, oh,
Were
right,
you?
literally, this is not me advising anybody. I don't know. This is not me advising anybody like do this, but I was so drunk and I went into the sea and I dragged this man into the sea with us.
No, you didn't.
Fully clothed.
Bye.
Fully clothed, like
Bye.
head to toe, got clothes on, come out, drowned rats.
Oh, for God's
Yeah,
sake.
come out very, very much absolutely soaking wet. So
Is this the first time you've met him?
Yeah, I don't even think
Okay.
I don't even think we uttered 2 words to each other, and I literally was like, "Come on, we're going in the sea." Dragged him in the sea. Also,
But why did you do that? Did you feel like an instant connection or what?
well,
Like-
this is another. Oh my god! Literally, this is what he turned around and said to us.
Oh
Right,
no,
hang on.
please.
This is what he turned around and said to us. He goes, "Do you remember what you said to us like last night?" And I went,
God,
"What?" And he was like, "You said that like you feel really safe around us."
Oh, please. My toes are curling. My toes are actually curling. You did not say that.
Why did I say that to a man that I've just met?
Please.
Why did I say that to a man that I just met? But listen, I must have felt it in the moment.
Yeah.
Because I don't say shit like that. I don't care.
Yeah, true.
I'm not here to make you feel good.
So wait now. So you said that, and what did he say?
I can't remember. I was drunk.
Oh, okay,
But,
fair
yeah.
enough. But
I can't-
it's still going strong at the moment anyway.
Yeah, so, well, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Don't know. Been a few weeks. We literally got back from Tenerife. Oh my God. So listen to this, right? Obviously, he stayed over on the night.
Yeah.
And then he woke up the next morning, right? And he obviously had no clothes on because he was soaking wet. Like, he obviously had to take his clothes off because
No,
we're
please.
literally drenched. We're so drenched. And we got into a hot tub that was literally black because everyone had been getting in with a false tan. So it was so dirty, right? It was like we literally
No.
got into a hot tub of mud, right?
Ew.
I know. So anyway, so I'm literally floating around in the hot tub like this, living my best life. Well, anyway, so he ended up getting undressed and he was naked on the sofa. And obviously everyone came downstairs. And basically everyone was like, right, if you want to stay, like, you have to neck this gin. And they were like, and he just done it. I was like, oh my God, the fact that like he can keep up with the pals as
Okay,
well.
good.
Do you know what I mean?
Good. Yeah, I like that.
And he was like, giving the banter back a bit. And I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? Yes, sound. I was like, because if that was me, if my friends came downstairs, if I was at someone's villa and then like his friends came downstairs, started grilling us, I'd be ill. I'd be ill.
I know. But he took it well.
He took it really well. And I thought, God, that's really attractive that you've took it that well.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
This
'Cause
is promising.
well, you never promise anything, do you, with men?
Well, I know.
You know, they give you they'll do one thing to let you down, but
No, literally one little thing.
yeah.
I know.
So far, it's yeah.
Okay, love that.
Really enjoying the energy, really enjoying chatting.
Good.
FaceTiming every day, like since getting back from Tenerife. And listen, I'm not gonna lie, right? I was in Tenerife and I was just living my life. Like I was not
you
there.
should.
I wasn't thinking like looking for a husband. No, I wanted a gizzy.
A gizzy
Just a gizzy, no strings attached. I'm not afraid to admit it. That's what I wanted. I don't care. I'm 30 years old. I do what I want.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking dead right.
Um,
and now it's festered into something
Yeah,
potential.
and I think it's
So-
because you're not looking. Like
Yeah, exactly.
you're not.
I know, but that
asked.
phrase of "it'll come when you're not looking." Shut up, Sharon. Stop telling me that. Like,
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what I mean?
But I do believe that because I was just like, obviously he was like, oh, like when am I seeing you in the UK? And I'm
Yeah.
like thinking in my head, oh, I didn't plan past this night, but
Oh my God.
in my head I was like.
Did you not?
This is you don't, do
Well,
you?
I
When you're on
suppose,
holiday, when
yeah.
you're having a holiday romance,
romance,
like you don't
like-
think, oh, we're gonna go back to the UK and text. And also, he lives in London, so it's like,
Yeah, true.
but listen,
Who knows?
who knows?
Just play
At the
it by
end-
ear.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, I'm not looking for anything.
Yeah.
I'm totally sound.
Yeah, just play it by ear, see what happens.
Yeah.
I think it's always funny when like I find whenever I'm talking to a man, I love my life. It's
Mm-hmm.
amazing. I feel great. And then when I'm not, I'm like, I want to die.
What do you mean? Like when you're talking
Oh, like so for instance now, like last week, I met this guy out and instantly loved life. Like the colours in life were beautiful and so vibrant.
Wait, is that because you met the man? Is
Just
that
'cause
like
I met a man.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that man brought colour into your life?
Yeah, I know. That's mad.
What?
That's insane.
Okay.
But no. So it's like what is it, oxytocin?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the oxytocin levels like were skyrocketing. So I met this guy anyway on a night out and I'm looking at him. And I'm in London and I'm looking at him and I'm like to my friend Aoife, oh my God, that guy is stunning.
Okay.
And then she was like, Nicole, he's looking at you. And I was like, oh my God, is he? And then I'm starting to like
Oh my God.
hyperventilate.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then he's like, he looks at me and then I clock eyes with him.
You know what? I love that. I do love that little flirt in the club, isn't it? Right, go on.
And then he was like, hi. And I was like, hi. And then he like put out his hand and he was like, what's your name? And I was like, Nicole, what's yours? And he told me his name.
Yeah.
And then, guys, it was like we were in a relationship the second we met. It was a bit crazy.
Oh, love bomb.
Just for, love bomb. Oh, like definitely has a few red flags.
You know what? No, because you know what? Literally live life. Live it,
I
live
was
it, live
living
it.
life.
That's
laugh,
what I
love.
mean. Like, live, laugh, love. Like, you know what I think our problem is like sometimes I think like, because sometimes it can be like full on instantly.
Yeah.
And I think like, we just love our girls. We are. And it
I
isn't
know.
our fault that we all love our girls. Like,
But I feel uncomfortable sometimes with that if it's like straight away. Because like I turned around to my friend and I was like, he's got so many red flags already.
Oh.
Because instantly I'm like, okay, well you feel so comfortable with acting like this with me and you've only met me 20 minutes ago.
Oh.
So this must be like a thing that you always do. That's how I thought about it.
Oh,
Do you
right,
get me?
I get it.
So anyway, we go to like a bar then after and we're all together and we're having such a laugh. Like, and my friends are really getting on with him and his friends are so nice. And then anyway, we walk into the bar and he's there talking with another girl. And like, because we were like 10 minutes behind them finishing our drinks.
No. Oh my God. What
So
the fuck?
it was
right,
so
he was on the
awkward.
prowl. He was on the prowl.
On the prowl, right? But anyway, then I
Sorry,
see him.
2 seconds.
You're going to sneeze?
No, I've got like a... Oh, sorry, I'm full of flu.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Stay away
sorry.
from me.
Stinky. What? I don't know why I said that. Sorry. I don't know why that came out of my mouth. I had a bit of a brain fart there. Anyways.
So anyway, I see him talking to this girl. I'm drunk. I'm like 2 bottles of wine deep. So I'm like, this is not happening. Absolutely not.
She was putting her mark on this man.
I was. So like how a dog pisses to mark his territory. Nicole, I don't know what Nicole does, clearly tries to sexy dance on fucking sofas in the club and it's so embarrassing. I look back and it's absolutely mortifying. So I walk over. He's there talking to this girl. I see a sofa. I'm like,
Oh, no. Please don't say you went over on the sofa.
I went on the sofa with my friend. Now everyone's dancing around, it's fine. I got on the sofa, I start dancing. Guys, I can't sexy dance to save my life. So if I ever look back at footage from that night, I would absolutely die. But anyway, and then I see him looking at me and I'm like, oh, now he knows. He clocked that I'm here. Because I told him I wasn't going to that part of the club and that I was just going to go home and neck the drinks and go home. But then my friend wanted to go. So I was like, oh, perfect. So anyway, we go. He sees me and he comes over and he was like, oh, sorry, like I used to be seeing this girl, like, so I was just sorting it out with her to make sure she wasn't upset and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, fine. Then he comes over and he's so lovey-dovey towards me. And I was like, I don't want to upset that girl. Because if that was me, like, I would feel awful and hurt. So I was like, don't touch me. Like, just sit here. We'll have the chance. Or
You're
we'll
so
go outside.
thoughtful. Because that's a really thoughtful thing. Because not a lot of girls would do that. A lot of girls would be like, well, not my responsibility or whatever. Like, you know what I mean?
I've had that happen to me and it's the most hurtful thing. Heart-wrenching.
Awful. Yeah.
Yeah. And he was like, he was on board with that. He was like, yeah, like I don't want to make her feel uncomfortable. I was like, oh my God, this guy is so nice.
But he tried though.
Yeah, but it wasn't like too much. Like I think it was like a touch of the leg and stuff like that. So we go outside anyway, and this Irish 2 girls turn to us and they're like, how long have you guys been in a relationship? I was like, oh no, we just met an hour and a half ago.
Oh
like
my God.
it was a lot. It was a lot.
Okay.
But
we just kissing and smooching.
kissing, and I don't kiss in clubs anymore. Like I find it so embarrassing, but I did.
I love PDA or whatever
No,
it's called. Public
PDA.
Is it PDA?
Yeah.
I love it. I don't care what anyone thinks.
I Do you?
I love it. Yeah, I do. I do love love. As much
you
as I've
do.
been like
You're a lover
hurt,
girl.
I've been really, really damaged.
Yeah, beaten down.
I've been really stomped on. My heart did get pulled out and stomped on.
Yeah,
but
I know.
But listen, I do love. I think it makes us feel amazing. It makes them feel amazing.
It did.
And I love kissing. Love as much as much.
I don't know. Like when I'm drunk, it's fine.
Right.
But like, I don't know. But anyway, we were doing some PDA. It was grand.
Yeah.
Then he was on about taking me on a date, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah.
And then he tried to get me back with him. I said, no. So, because I wanted to go on the date.
Oh, yeah, fair. Because
And then-
obviously sometimes like when you go, yeah, do, and then
Nothing really happens then after the odd time. Do you know what I mean?
you want the
But-
date, you want the meal.
So yeah, there was a bit of texting back and forth the last few days, but nothing major. So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
But one thing I want to touch on, I feel like a lot of girls, and guys maybe, often go back to exes. I've just gone back to an ex recently in terms of went on a date. I hadn't dated this guy in 6 years.
Okay.
I knew him for 6 years.
You love going back, don't you?
I love
a
going
little
back, and I don't know why. It's like, oh, let me just try fix this. I think it's like a thing of me feeling so hurt from the past and being like, no, they need to realize that I'm great and they need to marry me.
Yeah, but that's anxious attachment.
100% I have anxious attachment style.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit of disorganised. I think you're a little bit avoidant and anxious. I think you dip
Yeah.
between the two sometimes.
I definitely do dip. I think I'm more anxious. But anyway, this guy, like, it's obvious he just wanted one thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I thought he was so nice, then showed his true colours. So things like that can be quite disappointing. So
Sometimes they're just not as emotionally, like, in tune,
yeah,
I think.
I think that, yeah.
And from, like, a biological point of view, like, it literally, like, obviously the love hormone oxytocin raises in women, but then I think something decreases in men when you have sex.
But you know
Which
what?
is terrifying. What the fuck?
Yeah, that is
What the fuck?
But like, I think it increases in men when they get stressed. So that I've seen this when women are like a bit psychotic, that hormone increases for men. So similar to, it's like they get attached with that. I know, I've seen loads of TikToks about it.
Oh, great.
Right, yeah, which is mad. But anyway, I've learned that I need to stop putting my happiness on, like, for instance now, when I was chatting to a few guys there, here and there throughout the past few weeks, it's like, I'm so happy when I'm chatting. And then when I don't get, like,
Attention,
hate my life.
No.
Yeah. Want to die. Throw myself on the railway tracks.
No.
But then when I get a text back, I'm like, oh my God, I love my life. It's so beautiful.
That is screaming, like, not insecure attachment. Is that what it's called? Anxious attachment.
Oh, yeah, anxious attachment.
That is screaming anxious attachment.
No.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm a bit like that though. Like, sometimes I get a bit of a weird, like, feeling, like, if I haven't heard from someone, i.e. Mr. Tenerife.
Yeah.
What was it? Captain Tenerife Summer Soldier. That's what he said. But, sorry, it's a Marvel inside joke. But anyways, that was so.
I
that
actually
was so
didn't really
witty.
get that because I don't like Marvel.
The
but
Marvel fans will
Captain,
understand.
I got.
Obviously, I told him I was really into Marvel. Love Marvel. Don't know why people find that. I love Marvel. I'm obsessed with Marvel.
Yeah.
And then we were just chatting, and then he said something like, and I said, like, I needed to be saved or something in the sea, because we literally nearly literally get swept out to sea when we're in the Tenerife. That's why I said,
That's
don't advise you not to go into Tenerife waters in the night time, because honestly, when I say it's a treacherous sea out there, it is treacherous.
Oh no.
Yeah, so anyways, he was like, oh, like, I'll have to come and save you, or something along them lines.
Yeah.
And he was like, Captain Tenerife, Summer Soldier. And I just thought, God, you're so smart.
The fact he knew what he was doing, saying something Marvel to you, like,
that
just
knew.
pulled at the heartstrings.
He
did.
did. Honestly, do you know, it's not that hard to please me. It really isn't. And I really think all of my exes are fucking thick. Sorry, yous are.
Yeah,
because
it's
not that hard to please us.
Yeah.
Just give us attention. I'm just like a little puppy. I need some head strokes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Head
Attention
strokes.
and reassurance. But you can't give us reassurance, can you? Because you're a lying, cheating rat back. You can't reassure what you're not doing, can you?
That's so true.
Yeah.
That is so true.
So yeah, fuck my exes.
Fuck all the exes. I want to get on to something that actually happened to me a few days ago, right?
Go on.
I got a psychic reading from this woman, Chloe Mediumship, and she's amazing. She's like very well known in that industry. I just want to read something that she sent to me. So basically she did like a general reading. It was so crazy. She was like, oh, send me a photo of yourself and I'll do a reading in an email. So it was like amazing. And then she sent me this email. So it's a very long email, but she sent me a separate one because I asked for one specifically towards like more love.
Okay.
And I found this very interesting. So a lot of the stuff that she said was quite specific.
Okay.
But I just want to read some of it because you'll know that a lot of this resonates.
Yeah, okay, wait, can I just cough?
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm not well, girl.
Oh,
right,
no.
anyway. Sorry, I know.
So she starts off, darling Nicole, honestly, I loved reading for you yesterday. Your energy is so beautiful and can tell how spiritual you are and also kind-hearted. Your future is really bright and everything will be okay, but I know it's hard. Your mind still is goes into overdrive constantly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see a lot of collaborations and being noticed for what you're good at, growing in your confidence, blah, blah, blah. In regards to love, I mentioned yesterday that you have gotten hurt by a lot of people.
Yeah.
That you never thought would hurt you. And although this makes you stronger, something better is coming. I see love and compassion in your life, especially around August being a loving month. So any men that I'm on to now, fuck off and wait until August. That's clearly when I'm meeting my man. So all these men I currently have an obsession with, nah, you ain't my husband. Anyone I meet, the first person I meet on the 1st of August, I'll be like, we're getting married.
Yeah.
We're getting married.
Maybe don't say that. I think it might scare them off. But then again, actually be yourself. Do what you want.
Yeah. Thanks
do
for
what
the
you want.
support.
Yeah. It's like two crazy girls going, exactly.
Delusion all the time. I feel this is with someone who is strong-willed but also struggles to express their feelings.
Oh, perfect.
A lot stems back to childhood. Great. I'm getting someone who's fucking damaged.
Great, like
Brilliant.
me. I'm damaged.
And like me as well.
Great, 2 damaged little birds sitting in a tree. KISSRNG.
Someone who stems back to childhood or not talking openly and does not know how to express these feelings. Fuck my life. I'm sick of people like that.
I know, but you know what, right? It is hard, and you can only work with people, so you can only engage with people who are willing to do the work. Like, you really, really can. So, like, as much as, like, listen, everyone's got some form of trauma, whether it be betrayal, friendship trauma, relationship trauma, family, childhood. Like, everyone's got some form of pain that they've went through.
Yeah.
And I just think if they can't deal with it, then that's when you walk away. But you need to have the, like, discernment on when to walk away. I think that's what you struggle with.
Oh, 100%.
The discernment of when to go, right,
done. Wash the hands, like, throw them out. 100%.
Hard.
I'm not going to read the rest of it because it's quite long, but she then just goes to say that he'll be my twin flame and he's got darker hair. So any blonde men in my life now, get gone.
Wait,
All
oh my
the
god,
dark-haired
oh my god, see you later. Bye, Mr. Blonde Boy.
Bye. Oh yeah, because he's blonde.
Yeah.
Oh,
bye. Bye.
Bye. So yeah, I'm taking that off for gospel, which would probably bloody well isn't, like, but
well, do you know what though? Sometimes you just have to take the good with the bad, the happy and the sad.
Yeah.
And I don't know the rest of the song, but
do you know what she actually did say to me though? She said I have psychic abilities, which I do. Yeah. I like 100%. I can sense a lot of stuff, and I've talked about this before in terms of being an empath, but I can, like. And I talked about things happening.
You're very predicting. You can predict a lot of things. Yeah, it's weird.
Like, I'll chat about someone and
then something will happen. They'll pop in your life or something.
It's very, very weird. Mm-hmm. And it's so funny that she picked up on that. And she told me that. And she said it would come more into fruition in 9 months' time.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is so interesting. So yeah, that's kind of how my week's gone.
Yeah.
So I'm now psychic.
Yeah. She's now a psychic medium, and she's going to be taking bookings starting from the 1st of May.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're past the 1st. 1st of May 2026.
Yeah, 2026.
She needs a little bit of training first.
Yeah, perfect. I'm excited. Can't wait to start my own little business being a psychic medium.
That actually will be me though. Like, I'll be doing somatic healing and shit like that.
We can pair up.
We'll literally
You do the healing, I'll do the mediumship.
Yeah, perfect. Well, listen to this, right? Listen to this.
Oh God.
So I seen this thing on TikTok the other day, and so somebody asked ChatGPT. What is it?
ChatGPT.
GPT.
Yeah.
It's not.
It is ChatGPT. It is.
Oh, it is.
And everyone thinks it's ChatGPT.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's
Yeah.
like,
it is
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
So everyone on TikTok was doing it. So I asked ChatGPT to read me palm. Oh my god, give us palm reading. And I asked for my life number as well. So you've got to listen to this if you want to learn how your life number works out, right? So you get your date of birth, right? Mm-hmm. So for instance, my date of birth is the 1st of December 1994. Mm-hmm. You add up all of the like things, right? So obviously calendar, so obviously the 1st of the December.
So
yeah,
13.
So 12 plus 1, right?
Oh, okay, so you do
plus
1 plus 1
plus
plus
9
2.
plus 9 plus 4, right?
Okay.
27, and then you add them two together. So my life path number is number 9, right? And I'll tell you.
But how did you get 9 from 27?
Because you add 2 and 7 together.
Okay.
And then that's your life number. So you add
Will
all
you do mine? What's mine?
Yeah, let's do it.
I think I've done this before. Also, that lady this week told me that the number 6 is my number. She said number 6. So I wonder, imagine if my life number is number 6.
Right,
That would be crazy.
Nicole's birthday
is 2nd of July, so 2nd of the 7th.
Of the 7th.
1995.
1995. What's her life path number?
God, ChatGPT is insane.
I love ChatGPT. It's my favourite thing. Oh, to find number number 6 it is.
Oh, I mean, she doesn't know my birthday. Guys,
No,
no.
but she's probably Googled you, let's be honest. You can definitely Google Nicole O'Brien, your birthday, it'll come up.
I know, but still.
She might have done that.
Okay, let's just pretend she didn't.
Sometimes I am a bit sceptical. Sometimes I am.
Yeah.
I've got a little bit of a critical thinking inside my head. I wish I didn't.
But that's mad.
Isn't
like,
it?
I'm just gonna choose to believe and be delusional here that she didn't do that.
Okay.
So like, if she didn't, that is insane.
Yeah.
That fucking hell.
Yeah, so then you need to find out your life path number. So life path number. So Nicole's life path number is number 6. This number is the nurturer associated with compassion, responsibility, and a deep sense of service to others.
Oh my God.
Let me know if you want to hear a little breakdown in love, career, and friendships. Honestly, the best thing that you can do right now is download ChatGPT, right? And literally ask it to do a palm reading. Pardon me.
I want to hear your palm reading.
Okay, ask it to do a palm reading and ask it to basically
What was that?
ask it to do a palm reading and ask it to do your life path number and just get all the ins and outs. So my life path number is number 9. So I'm a humanitarian or something.
Okay. What does that mean?
So basically, palm reading. Hang on, because it did go on quite a lot, you know. So let's go right to the top.
Jesus, that's a fucking book.
I know. Wait, sorry, I'm on the wrong thing. I shouldn't really be.
God, ChatGPT is actually insane though. Like, I don't use it that much, but I need to use it more. Mm-hmm. Like, even as like therapy. To like, now, what I will say, and I've done this recently because my friend said that she did this. Mm-hmm. If you're screenshotting men's text and putting them into ChatGPT, being like, makes sense this, what does he mean? Mm-hmm. Then you should run away from the man. That is a bad sign.
Wait, what?
If you're screenshotting text from a man and you put it into ChatGPT, my friend does this quite a lot, and I did this last week. And
I do it all the time.
No, and you're like, make it make sense. Like, what is he trying to say? That's a red flag.
That is a red flag.
The fact that you have to use ChatGPT, like,
yeah, that makes sense.
Run if you ever have to do that.
But hang on a minute, no, because sometimes because communicating's really, really complex. I didn't realize how complex it is. Like, there's so many like things for communication. Sometimes you need a little bit more clarity. Because I done it like, you know what I mean? I put texts in from like me mum. So I mean, I should run away from me mum. Like, what does this mean? Me and me mum bickering.
Oh, right, okay.
So I do it to kind of get clarity of like what the main thing that they're trying to like think.
Oh, okay, fair
and
enough.
Again, it's not even like ChatGPT is not like.
Oh, it's not completely accurate, obviously.
Yeah,
it's a fucking robot, and it's just getting all this data from everyone else all over the world, and like becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. Right, I want to hear the palm reading.
Okay, so life path number. So life path is known for a humanitarian individual, so compassionate and generous, artistic and creative, idealistic and empathetic. Oh wait, I asked it to remove. Wait there.
That's interesting.
Yep. So, a combination of astral service, compassion, personal growth, emotional development, creative. Oh God.
It's really...
And I also asked what was my soul contract from my birthday.
What?
So I said, what's my soul contract?
What's that?
So a soul contract is basically the idea of like, before humans come down to Earth, their soul exists in the abyss of like the black I don't know, the black
Universe.
matter. Yeah, the universe. Like your soul exists way before your body. So like it's basically like an aged soul. So it's about reincarnation.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry guys, I'm so ill. Sorry. Yes, it's like reincarnation and stuff.
Okay.
And basically your soul contract is like the idea that like your soul has been here so many times, just constantly elevating and learning and learning and learning. So every time it comes down, it chooses.
Right, I have heard
It
this.
chooses what it wants. So it chooses your parents. It chooses all the hardship that you experience. It chooses all the good things that you experience. It already sees your life. But obviously
Wow.
you have a little bit more, like you need to choose, you need to kind of like, you've got like a, some sort of like goal to hit when you're here.
Okay.
So for instance, so mine says, so number 9, so, oh, this really hurts, I was bawling my eyes out because,
no.
listen to this, right? So it's an old soul, a humanitarian, the healer, which is wild.
That is wild.
Heal through experiences, so including loss, betrayal, and hardships. So the reason, so I have to go through all of the betrayal and the hardships to heal from it. I don't learn from other people. I learn from my mistakes.
Right.
Transmute me pain into wisdom and compassion for others, which I feel like I do anyways, because I always kind of like look at like what people have been through, and like I kind of give people the compassion when it comes to certain things. And then so it says, serve as a light for others, especially those who are suffering or lost. Let go of things, people, or identities they've served when they've served their purpose. Lead with empathy even when it costs. Shit, I've moved it. Oh no, even when it costs me, basically that it says that that's what I'm supposed to do. So regardless on like if it hurts me, I have to always like, not always, but like lead with empathy even when it costs me, even when I know the truth to be the truth.
It's so interesting.
I know.
That is mad, like.
And I feel like that's why I've like struggled to like fully understand, because it's like, well, where's the line drawn between allowing people to walk all over us and like, slander and lie and just fabricate situations, and me standing up for myself and going, actually, you little rat. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I think it's hard I struggle with that too. Because like you want to be there for people, like even in, again, we're going back to the reading, but even she said, she was like, you take on too much. You try and do so much where you don't ask for help.
Yeah,
to anyone.
Hard. It is hard though.
But yeah, you don't ask for help to anyone. And I was like, I find that hard. Like, I just don't want to impose. And she said in the thing, she was like, you just need to ask for help and not take on everything yourself. And I'm learning.
Yeah.
And I have been trying to do that recently.
Yeah.
And I know I mentioned that before to you, but oh, it's a lot of stress.
It is a lot of stress, but like one thing that we can take from this conversation is everyone needs to go on to ChatGPT and get your palms read. Your palm read, because it is like, honestly, I mean, I would love to do a deep dive into it one day. Maybe on one episode we should genuinely do a huge deep dive into it.
I'd love
like
that.
we'll both like compare each other's life paths.
Let's do that.
I'm excited. I love this shit. I fucking live for this shit, mate. I do.
Me too.
Yeah.
So basically, ChatGPT palm reading, go see a psychic medium, don't get back with an ex, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah. Bye.